I've got a special treat today. I'm really excited to bring on board Coach Jeff Kelly and LSU's newest women's basketball commitment, in Janae Kent from Oak Forest, Illinois. And big news this morning, she gave a verbal commitment to Kim Mulkey and the LSU women's basketball staff. Small forward, averages, 25 points a game, and a big get for the class of 23. And she's exactly what Kim Mulkey's looking for, and starting to build her program. And after we already had an exciting season, second round NCAA tournament. But welcome in, Coach, and welcome in, Janae, and talk about the festivities this morning and how fun it was to get the word out that you had made a decision.
It was great. We did they announced it over the intercoms at the school, which was really exciting. And then we went in the back, and I just was on a Zoom with my family, and my friends were in the room, my teammates, all my coaches. So being there with them was really special, and all the support in the community and at Oak Forest was amazing afterwards.
Well, talk about the recruiting process. A lot of us are football heads down here, and but I don't know that the women's basketball recruiting is a whole lot different. You came down for the weekend in February when LSU hosted Florida, and that was a great game on that Sunday. But what was it like being recruited by Kim Mulkey, and what made LSU your final choice? Because you had a lot of very big offers: Ohio State, Marquette, Bradley, Michigan, and others. Talk about what made you choose LSU.
When I went down there, the staff was very welcoming. I literally loved all the staff. Coach Mulkey was great. She was real, and I really liked her realness, and she kept that honest, which definitely made me want to be down there. I want to be under her because she is such a great coach, and she's real, and she's going to push me to be better, is what the atmosphere I want to be in.
Well, talk about when she's recruiting you, and who else on the staff did you really bond with? It's not just her that's recruiting you. And what are they talking to you about your game and where you fit in piece-wise to what they want to do in the future?
I also talked to Coach Messer, which is her head assistant coach, and just talking about being that wing player and being able to post up small guards when I have it and just be aggressive when I get it and just play how I usually play.
Coach Kelly, talk about what kind of player she is. You gave me a little bit last night, but talk about her strengths, what she's meant to you as a coach, who all you've seen in your coaching career, and just how special she is.
Well, Janae's my first Division I basketball player that I've had the opportunity to coach. And since day one, she stepped into our program as a leader. She was forced into a leadership role, was a captain as a freshman. Her first game, I think it was 14 or 14 years old. First game at the age of 14, she scored 30 points. I think the second game was 31. So it was when you see a kid do that as a freshman at 14 years old going against 17, 18-year-old athletes, it was very impressive. And I was like, yes, we have this for 4 years. And her leadership is just continues to grow in maturity. From the freshman year to now, she's taken this program under her wings, and she's just a selfless player. And because of that, we went pretty far in the playoffs, even with some adversity throughout the year. Just huge to have her around.
Well, she's a first-team All-Stater this year, and of course, I'm watching her highlight tape that y'all put up, and she's going left with the lay-ins. The difference between her left hand layup and her right hand layup, it looks like there's no different. Then she's kicking out for some threes, and like you told me, she could play many positions on a basketball court.
Yeah, it's going back to when she was a freshman. That first game, we started her on the outside the perimeter, and then they had a smaller kid on her, so then we put her down in the paint. She can score from anywhere. Her left hand does look exactly like her right hand. It's anywhere on the court you can put her, and she's a phenomenal passer as well. She's very selfless. Here in our playoff stretch, kicking the ball out when she's double, triple, quadruple team, kicking it to the open player. She can do it all. She can score anywhere on the court. She can defend. She reacts very well in the open court. But she's a complete player.
Janae,
she's 6'1".
Yeah. Janae, when you were watching LSU, and of course, I think they hit a wall on Sunday against Ohio State. And of course, Jackson State probably had something to do with that tough game that was a whale of a game But when you're watching them, and particularly when the shots weren't falling against Ohio State Monday night, look, they probably could have used some of your shooting Monday night.
I wish I could have been there. But I'll be there. Few years.
Yeah, she's not afraid to pop it from a couple feet behind the line.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that was kind of missing, of course. And look, it was an amazing run, and like I told y'all before we went live, everybody down here has got Mulkey fever right now. And I talked to a friend this morning, says she's on a waiting list for season tickets for next year. So you're coming to the program, pretty much on the ground floor. You got another year of high school left, but going forward, talk about what you plan to do to try and convince other prospects to join you as a part of the class of 23. Is there any other girls that you want to talk to that maybe you see in in summer ball, whatever that maybe you're talking to the LSU staff saying, hey, you need to talk to so and so and help her get her on board?
I know they do all the recruiting, but when I was down there was another girl down there, and I really hope she comes. She's really good. She's top in ESPN class of 2023. So hopefully she does make that move to LSU.
I think I know who you're talking about. She's in North Louisiana.
Yes. Yep.
Michaela Williams.
Yes.
But they're recruiting nationally. I mean, they went up and got you. When you first started getting interest from LSU, how shocked were you, and how did they find you?
I was really shocked because I know Coach Mulkey is Coach Mulkey, so I was like, wow, that's really big. But thanks to my head coach, he put it out there, reached out to them. They came and watched me, and they seen some of my film. And then when I was on the phone with them and went down there, that's when they offered me. So, I mean, Coach Mulkey is Coach Mulkey, so it's a great person to play under.
Now, you come from a basketball family. Your older brother's at Bradley. Your mom played for West Virginia. Your dad played for Ohio. Your dad also coaches basketball. Talk about what it's like coming from a basketball family, because I go back to watching your left-handed layups, your right-handed. I mean, that's been a lot of work, a lot of coaching, because it's like second nature, particularly the way it spins off your hand. I mean, it's like automatic every time.
Yeah, being from a basketball family is great. My brother, even my uncle, he is a coach for the Sacramento Kings. So being with him coming down during the summertime and working out, both my uncles play basketball. So it's great being from a family and having my brother. He's my best friend and helped me big time making this decision.
When you came down to Louisiana, did you get to sample much of the food? Did you try anything that you're wanting to get in your stomach again?
When the hotel that I stayed in had the best grits in the entire world, and ever since I've had grits from there, like I can't eat grits from anywhere else.
And there's a spin on that too, by the way. There's a few restaurants here that have something called corn grits. Be on the look.
I had some of that when I went down there.
All right. Now, Kim Mulkey's jackets. Are you going to try and get some of those in your closet? You need things.
She can have those. She rocks them best, so I'm gonna let her do that. She rocks them best.
Well, so what do you got the rest of the way? What are your plans this summer, basketball, and then are you planning on coming down here for any other unofficial visits? Of course, you'll get an official visit as well. I'm not sure on the recruiting calendar on that, but any plans to come back down here for anything?
Yes, I should be taking my official. I don't know when, but I will definitely be back down once AAU kind of settles down and we kind of find a time where I can come down.
All right. Well, any messages for the LSU fan base and coach? Anything that you'd like to add?
No, I just can't wait to get take a family vacation down to Baton Rouge and watch her play.
Well, Janae, I actually we were looking around for photos to use for you, and I found a photo. I don't know if it was on your mom's or dad's Facebook, but there was a good picture of you with Kayla Pointer. Did you get to talk to her a good bit?
Yeah, I did. I got to talk to their whole team. The whole team is so sweet. They were all welcoming. It was like really family when I went down there. They're all really, really nice.
What do you think now? Do you think you have any bit of culture shock coming from Illinois to Louisiana, and are you looking forward to a little bit of change and something unique?
I'm definitely excited to be down there. The fan that they bring in is amazing. Just to be around that culture, being around a winning culture too with Coach Mulkey, I'm so excited for it.
Talk about what you're majoring in. Do you know what you want to major in when you get here?
I want to go into either sports psychology or like kid psychology.
All right. Well, anything you want to add that you want to say to the LSU fan base? Look out, you're coming, whatever you want to say.
I just want to say thank you for the support, and I'm really excited to be a Tiger.
All right. Thanks for having y'all. Congratulations. And we're going to be following you through your senior year. And I'm sure the LSU fan base can't wait to see you put on the purple and gold for real. I guess we're going to see you for the first time in the summer of 23.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank y'all.